Fancy seeing you here. You know, once I get a shower, give me 2 minutes, I'm just coming. Boom! You disturbed me in the shower. You bad people. I'm back. Right, guys, thanks again for joining me. It's Mo here from Voodoo Shots. I haven't created a lot of content recently, which is very sad. And unfortunately it's the way it's going to be for the next 40 days, something like that, because you may remember from my first video that I said that I'd been away for 3 months doing what we call a task, and that helped me put the money together to start realizing my dream. So I'm going to talk to you about a few things, give you an explanation where I'm heading, what my journey is going to be like, and what I really would enjoy is if you guys followed me, because it really is going to be an exciting journey. What I'm doing now is I've come away on another task. It was short notice. I got a phone call. Mo, can you be on task in a couple of days? Yeah. Arrived there expecting it to be here for 10 days. They then told me I was going to be here for 40 days. So now I'm holed up in hotel rooms. No camera in sight, making content. Luckily, I brought my trusty GoPro. So what I'm doing now is I'm stashing away some extra cash, waiting for COVID to bugger off into the distant memories of us all, so I can actually jump on a plane, make my way to Manila, where I'll then go over to Cebu, meet my contacts, because I've actually now been made the photography assistant of a worldwide network of event magazines. More on this will come out as we progress down this journey. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm stashing away cash. I'm going to invest in a far better video camera with one of those fairy little things that go on the top, because they do say light and audio is key to making good videos. And of course, you've got content. I'm working on that, trust me. Okay, so let me take you and rewind back to last August. Last August, I was feeling sorry for myself, really sorry. To paint a picture, it was COVID, I had no work, I was confined, I couldn't do anything, and I was feeling really, really sorry for myself. Sat there on the edge of the bed, and I looked at my camera. I was like, what am I doing? I picked up my camera and I started playing around a bit. Now, I hadn't been near that camera in 7 years, owing to a couple of misadventures, we'll call them, with relationships. One of those relationships happened to see me have a child in Philippines, in a deep, deep province. So I've got a huge personal connection to Philippines. I love the people. I think they're very warm, very friendly, very energetic. And the saying, it's more from the Philippines, has never been so right. But also I made some very good friends and coincidentally made a very good contact within the photography industry. So that has led onto a whole journey. So rewinding again back to last August when COVID happened, nobody had work, everybody was confined, I was bored, I was feeling sorry for myself. I picked up my camera, I went through my old portfolio, I started getting my photos together, and I rekindled my love affair with photography. On that, it gave me a motivation that I'd not felt for a long time. So on the back of that, I started running, I started exercising, and I hadn't felt so good or looked so good for such a long time. Yesterday, in actual fact, I figured out that I'd done 60 runs last year. I'm already on 10 runs this year. It's not a lot, but I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into my exercise. So by the time I hit those beaches in Boracay, I should be, fingers crossed, looking good. So what we're doing now is we're trying to get content, but content at the moment is super hard to get hold of because of COVID restrictions, social distancing, government guidelines and all the rest of it. It's very hard to get models. What I've also noticed, quite disappointingly, is there are a lot of models, how can we put this without offending anybody, that really just don't suit what I'm looking for. So I've found it especially hard to find really good models that will promote my Instagram pages, my Facebook pages, I'm currently developing my website. I actually bought the domain for that last night. That's it's http://voodooShots.com. So after I've finished doing this content, I'm going to jump on and do a little bit more work on that. So that will be live. I'll put all the links to my social media and my web profiles on this for you to have a look at later. So yeah, where we're going is I am now struggling to make content, but I have to say I've been super inspired from TikTok. There's some amazing photographers on TikTok, and from London too, who have done things that hadn't really crossed my mind before, like smoke bombs and playing with fire. Some very, very creative stuff, and those short 15 to 30 second videos on TikTok are gold. They are absolute gold. So I'm brand new to Instagram. I've only had it 6, 7, 8 months maybe. Still figuring my way around that. I'm trying to build my follower content up. TikTok, I'm still playing around with that and trying to get my head around it. One thing I can do though is take a photo. So I need models. So if you are a model that works in, say, car shows, events, webcam, glamour modeling, laundry modeling, boudoir modeling, anything along those, if you are cute, you are sexy, you're size 6 to 8 UK standard, doesn't matter what height you are, but I want to photograph you, and those photographs are going to get published in the likes of Playboy, MetArt, and a lot of other publications. When I actually get to Philippines, this new position that I have been chasing for years, to be quite frank with you, is going to see me traveling the world. So not only do I have a massive plan to go to Bali, Bangkok, Phnom Penh, Manila, Busan, and all the rest of them, and shoot all around Southeast Asia, but I'm also going to be traveling the world to Miami, Los Angeles, California, Prague, London, Paris, and we're going to be doing erotica shows. Now that's not to say that I'm going to be doing the adult side of that. No, I'm going to be doing the business to business side of it. What that means is I'm going to be promoting businesses who work in that industry, and my photos will be non-nude. Although if I start working for the likes of MetArt and Playboy and those associated magazines, then there will be an element of fine art nude involved. It's taken me a long time to get to this stage, an awful long time, and that's mainly because I've been shy of admitting what I do. It's a taboo subject. People do frown at it. A lot of the guys that I've told, bloody hell Mo, you're the luckiest guy I know. How do you do that, shooting naked women all the time? Well, it's professionalism. It is what it is. For me, my passion comes out in actually creating amazing content. When I look at an image that I've taken, I'm not interested in the girl there. I'm interested in what image I actually capture on the back of that screen, put it onto my laptop, and then edit it. So I invest heavily in my laptop. That costs an awful lot of money. My post-editing software, and then there's an awful lot of time invested in finding the right connections and contacts in order to make submissions of those photos. I've had 2 photos submitted since I made my last video. They aren't the best of magazines, but it's a step in the right direction. And as I say, I've submitted my work to this contact that I know out in the Philippines, who is now taking me on. He wants me to be involved. So it's all good, and I would really like you to start following me. It's going to be a long journey, but with a little bit of patience, you're going to see some spectacular imagery and videography. I'm going to be taking my videos onto the beaches of Boracay and Koh Samui, and we're going to be shooting the girls in the bikinis. If you're a girl and you like having your photograph taken, you like the way you look, you're one of these Instagram models, I am interested in shooting you. If you're a guy and you like this kind of content, you need to be right here. Follow my Instagram, I'll give you the links. Thank you for watching, it's been a pleasure, and I'll speak to you again soon.